Hello everyone, it's Anna, also known as That Star Wars Girl, and before the video starts, I just wanted to let everyone know that I have an IndieGoGo live right now of my very first comic book cover ever. So if you like me and you want to support my artwork, go on to the IndieGoGo, the link is in the description below, and check out some of the tiers, and if you support it, it would mean the world to me. Thank you so much everyone, and now on to today's video.
What's up, all my Ewoks, Tribbles, Droids, and Wookiees? It's Anna, also known as That Star Wars Girl, and today I am going to be talking about something that's pretty controversial. It's a little thing called. So I kind of got to be silent in the beginning of this video because YouTube will flag it. It's already ghosted my channel already, so it's kind of a pain in the butt there. So if you haven't already, please make sure you hit that like, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications. It'll really help me out and my channel because YouTube is going absolutely crazy right now, but not as crazy as Twitter has gone. So as those of you guys know, I like Twitter. Well, I shouldn't say I like it. I have a kind of a love-hate relationship with it. But one of the things that I do like about it is that it allows me to interact directly with a lot of you guys. And I post some things on there that are my opinion, because that's kind of what Twitter is. It's like, here you go. You go post, like, here's a little thing. You can use only this amount of words. You can go post a picture. You can do voting polls. You can just... Here's a place to give your opinions. Now, a lot of people get offended. They get their little fifis hurt about the fact that another person, another human being, has an opinion that they don't like and they don't disagree with it, and they start on Twitter like children. But at least with children, you can put them in timeout. You can say no. You can explain to them what manners are. You can explain to them right and wrong. And we had this amazing thing in school, or at least I did, which was you had to take this class called English. And in English, you learned reading comprehension and maybe reading between the lines, or maybe sometimes not reading between lines, just reading something and seeing it for what it is. Now, I thought that this was a concept that every adult or everyone that was over, I don't know, the ability to read kind of understood this. And if you're a child that does not understand this, you probably shouldn't be on Twitter. But this was just my way of thinking until I got onto Twitter and I learned, wow, people really don't know how to fucking read, or people don't they either don't know how to read, they don't read, or they don't understand what they're reading, and they lose their freaking shit because they don't understand. They don't take the time to understand. They don't take the time to learn. It's a very big problem in our society. Now, that being said, the topic of today's video, it has to do with racism. Now, I couldn't say that earlier on in this video because YouTube watches like the first like 15 seconds to like a minute, and if you say anything that's bad, they flag you. So I'm past that mark now, so I can say it. So we're going to talk about racism and how that pertains to Twitter. Now, there's a lot of ignorant people on Twitter. Now, I don't know if it's a language barrier thing, or if it's an ignorance thing, or if it is just people being blatantly racist to be hateful and to be racist type of thing. I don't know, because I don't pretend to know what's inside another person's mind. I can only speak for myself and maybe the few people in my life that I'm close enough to that I can probably say, oh, that's my best friend Sav. Yeah, if she tweeted something and she didn't use an emoji, yeah, I know her well enough to know that she probably meant that in a sarcastic way, she meant it in a funny way, or she meant it in a serious way. That's what happens when you know someone well enough to you can see what they're typing, and you know them well enough to know what they mean by that, or know how they would have said that with the tone of their voice. But on Twitter, because it's one of those platforms that's open to all, everyone's allowed to come in with their own separate opinion and their own take on things. Now, this all started because I posted a tweet about a cosplayer that I've been following on Instagram that I really like. I think she's a very talented cosplayer. And even though it's not going out of your way to, make these elaborate costumes like a lot of the people do when they're doing like characters from WoW, or, where they like make everything from scratch. She's just one of those cosplayers that she buys costumes. She does, she buys the parts, she puts it all on, she puts the wig on, the makeup on, and she just takes pictures in her apartment. And I think she does a really good job for somebody that's, this isn't their profession per se. I think she's really good at it. She seems to really enjoy it. I'm not going to nix someone because, oh, you didn't actually sew that costume together. It's like, no, sometimes you can just buy a costume and put it on and you look like the character. It's fun. That's one of the things about cosplay. People wouldn't do it if it wasn't fun. She's just having fun. I followed her for a long time. I think that she's really good at what she does. But people on Twitter got their fifis hurt over me posting this, in my opinion. So I'm going to show you guys the insanity of this while it's going on, because odds are I'm going to get blocked in a little bit, so I'm not going to be able to show everyone this. So let's go over to Twitter and check out this insanity. Strap in your seatbelts. It's going to be a very bumpy ride, just FYI.
Alright everyone, so I have my Twitter pulled up. I actually have to have this pulled up on incognito mode. So obviously you can say, like how it says like log in or sign up. I cannot be logged into this because I am currently getting blocked right now, because as of me filming this right now, this whole war is going on. So this is the tweet that started it all. So let me just show you. When cosplayers do it better than studios can, ... By the way, this girl is awesome, been following on Insta for a while now, and she absolutely nails it every time. You know, this face, or this thing, yeah, you know, good, fire, because she's freaking awesome, she looks great. Oh, that was loud. She looks freaking great, and I don't see how this is controversial or to be taken bad, or how this statement makes me a racist. Now, I'm going to explain to everyone, if they're watching this, that don't have common sense. I'll explain it, or also, you know, even though it says this content is not for children in the beginning of my video, just in case if there is somebody a bit younger that maybe you're feeling like maybe you're going to branch off into adultness, but you're still a kid, but you want to look at adult stuff, that's fine. I'm fine. I'll explain it. So, me saying when cosplayers do it better than studios can. That's how I feel. A majority of people that are cosplayers, I feel like they do a better job of embodying these characters than studios do. I 100% will stand by that, back that up. I really feel that way. When I see cosplayers that spend, you know, hours and hours on their hair, on their makeup, you know, weeks maybe, obviously, you know, she bought the costume, but, you know, people that like build their costumes, it takes a lot of energy and money, and you have to really care about this. You have to be passionate about this and about these characters. You're not just going to dress up as anyone. You're going to dress up about of these characters because for whatever reason you're drawn to them, you like them, you're intrigued by them, and you want to embody those characters. That takes a lot of passion, a lot of heart, a lot of love to do that. I think that people, when you're doing it on your own without a Hollywood studio blockbuster budget, or, you know, even if it's like a comic book, or even if it's an animated show, whenever I see cosplayers, I can tell that they put their heart and soul into it as compared to just, you know, the way that studios do. I feel like even like stuff within Marvel and DC, I feel like they, you know, they just did it. They're like, oh yeah, that's gonna look cool, but it wasn't like this is something that somebody was really passionate about. At least that's the way that I feel. That's the way that I get the vibe from some of the things that I've seen in Hollywood. And you know, one of the examples that I will use, so that way people that do not understand this, okay, I really like the character Scarlet Witch. I was intrigued by her, the little bit that I do know of her in the comic books. I actually do like her costume. I wouldn't, you know, you typically like a red and pink costume, but I like it. When I look at what Marvel did and the way that they changed Scarlet Witch's costume, I don't like it. It works for the movie, it fits within the universe that they're in, but I personally don't like it. When I see cosplayers cosplaying as Scarlet Witch and the amount of time, energy, effort, passion, and money that they put in to making a legit Scarlet Witch costume from the comic book version, and then they make it look realistic to fit into this world but stays true to the design, that's when I'm like, wow, they should have hired that person to work on the movie, because it shows the work speaks for itself. If you don't understand my meaning and how you get racism out of this as compared to how I just explained it, and obviously I can't explain that on Twitter, this sentence in itself sums up what I just said, but for whatever reason people thought that this was racist, and so they started losing their minds in the comment section. So let's go back a little bit. So as you can see, this is kind of where I started retweeting. Somebody said, you don't pin two white cosplayers against each other, but you're willing trying to pit Anna and her against each other. Wonder why. Now, I was confused about this because I'm like, what on earth are you talking about? What? Nobody's comparing me to anything. I later learned after that the actress that plays Starfire in a TV show's name is Anna, or I don't know if it's Anna or Anna, but I didn't know that, so I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? So obviously this has already been, oh, it wasn't deleted, but it was flagged because of racism. This is what somebody commented on that thread. Thank you, all caps, Reen! Thank you for reinstating this racist shit all over again, you toxic sack of shit. Seriously, this shit again? It's been almost 4 fucking years. Get over it. Now, obviously, nothing I said in there was racist, and this was my response. Me posting a pic of a cosplayer I like and stating cosplayers do a better job than studios in no way, shape, or form equals racism. I do not understand these people. These people are fucking insane. How the hell do you get me talking about a cosplayer that I like equals racism? Let's see. I never referred to that actress, nor was that my intent. I didn't. I honestly wasn't even thinking of this actress. I don't think about this show because guess what? I don't watch this show. If these people wouldn't have been spamming my account, I probably wouldn't have even remembered this thing's existence until maybe it started trending again. I think I talked about it once on a live stream over a year ago, and I haven't thought about this show since, nor I couldn't even tell you anyone that is in this show aside from this character, and that's only because I've been spammed about it for the past few hours because people saw my tweet, didn't read it, took offense to something that they did not read nor understand, and lost their shit on Twitter. It blows my mind. But this is basically how I feel about it. You and all the others made comparison, exposing / projecting your own racism. It's pathetic, and they are. And I want to let you guys all know, the cosplayer that was in this original tweet, I don't think that she's actually white. She is from the Netherlands. I know that because I follow her on Instagram. I know the things I know about her is that she's 6 feet tall, which is very tall for a girl, and she says that. She's like, oh yeah, I'm 6 feet tall. Because everyone always asks her after, she posts her picture, she looks very tall. She's like, yeah, I'm really tall. I'm from the Netherlands. Some of the tallest people in the world come from the Netherlands. I know those 2 things about her. I know that she loves to cosplay. She's passionate about it. And also from what I've seen from her, because I actually, look at the pictures, I don't know. She looked more like she has some kind of Asian descent. I would not peg her as somebody that is 100% white. She looks like she has some Asian in her. So them just immediately not looking at the thing, just looking at the value of her skin, and values means if you're from white to black, that's, grayscale. Another word you use for that is values. And just assuming that she's white. They are being racist. They are creating a problem that does not exist and being racist. So let's go back through this. This is another one saying because she looks nothing like Starfire and she can't act. Again, this is what I said. You're insulting a cosplayer who cosplayed as a comic book character and comparing her to a live action rendition / actress. What the heck is your problem? That's beyond uncalled for. You are creating, I obviously had a typo, you are creating problems that don't exist to push your twisted narrative. Grow up. And I back that up again. I was not comparing her to a TV show. Cosplayers do not have to act. All they are doing is dressing up and trying to visually embody the character that they are dressing up as. Never did I compare her to this character, to this actress. The whole entire concept that this is the only version of that character is blowing my mind. She didn't nail anything, but anyways, again, they're insulting the cosplayer. They are 100% insulting her. They're saying that that her hard work, that her spending money on a costume and a wig, doing her makeup, going through and doing all that time, going into photoshopping and, Starfire's magic, that all is not nailing it. It's like, what is wrong with these people? What kind of lies do you leave that you just have to sit there and insult someone that you don't know just because you like this character in a TV show and you are apparently unaware that there's other versions, that this character is a new rendition of that character that was from a comic book that looks completely different. And I have never said my opinion on the way that this character looks that I'm aware of. I don't think I've ever gone through and actually looked in depth of this character's costumes. I'm not interested in the show. I never was talking about the show. But these strangers that apparently know so much about me want to say what I'm thinking. It blows my mind. And then that's Party City ass wig. And then I said, no, it's actually a nice cosplaying wig. But it's like, yes, compare an individual cosplayer that does not have a studio, that does not have a budget, that does not have an entire team of hair and makeup specialists to someone that does. That says more about these people than anything. What has she acted in? Are there any scenes of her on YouTube? Please share how she nails it. Like you guys can obviously see what I said here. It's like she nailed the fucking costume. What more is there? Look at her versus the comic book character that she is cosplaying as. How, if you think that she didn't nail it, you're fucking insane. She looks great. And then this person, she can be a cosplayer as long as she wants, but who gets the role? Who gets booked? Who can act? Who gets the bag? And this is, that doesn't make any sense. That's a straw man argument. Did she ever say she wanted to be an actress? To my knowledge, it doesn't say, nor has she ever stated anywhere on the profile, to my knowledge that I have seen of her, that she wants to be an actress. She likes to put on a costume. That's like saying every single little kid on Halloween that dresses up, or every single cosplayer at a convention, or anyone that puts on a costume ever wants to be an actress or an actor. That's insane. I don't understand this way of thinking. Let me see. I mean, one's black and one's white. Again, I think one is Asian. So you really, the actual Starfire is orange and really looks nothing like either of them. So y'all really trying to say, or what are you all really trying to say? It's like, I'm not comparing a black girl or a black person to a white girl or a white person. I'm not. I was simply saying I like this girl's cosplay, and these people are losing their minds. And it doesn't stop. I'm not even kidding. Let's see. Starfire isn't white. She's clearly dark skinned. She's fucking orange. Starfire is an alien. She's orange. Anyone can dress up like her, and that's one of the things, like I say right here, anyone can be a cosplayer. I've seen plenty of girls that are black, girls that are Asian, girls that are Russian. Every ethnicity under the sun can cosplay as whatever character they want, and I've seen a lot of them cosplay as Starfire because she's a popular character. I don't understand why this concept is lost on so many people. Let's see if I'm blocked or if this is okay. Good. One's cosplayer, one's a trained actress. LOL. Two people are not comparable. I know. I wasn't fucking comparing them, and I said no shit, Sherlock. I wasn't comparing them. I wasn't. And then somebody said that this is blackface. The girl that's cosplaying. The girl that's cosplaying as Starfire is somehow blackface. It's like, it really blows my mind, and I'm just like, how would these people survive back during times when racism was running rampant? What would they do, during the 1960s when all of those changes were being made? Heck, even earlier, before all of that, before Martin Luther King, what would they do before all of that? Before all of these laws weren't, what would they do before, even in the Civil War? What the fuck would these people do if they think a girl cosplaying as a comic book character is blackface? That's fucking insane. What rock do you guys live under? And again, so here's another one. Better than studios, huh? What exactly do you see that? Anyways, Anna, I'm assuming this is the girl's last name because they kept using it. Again, I don't know. I don't watch the damn show. I wasn't even thinking of this chick when I made my tweet. It's like making an argument. Oh, well, you said this about this. And it's like, well, what if I said I had no knowledge of this show's existence? You do realize that comic book studios are a thing. Animation studios are a thing. Video game studios are a thing. Me saying studios is not a direct, tie to this show or this actress. Never, no, in no way, shape, or form. These people are insane. But it's like, she looks great. Look at how great she looks. She looks like Starfire. Go look at the comic book version of Starfire that she is cosplaying as, because there are different versions. She fucking nails it. She looks fantastic. Kudos for her, And then this, I don't think that she particularly looks like this comic book version, but I mean, she's not dressed up like her. Change the hair, make her skin orange, and that's easy to do. There are plenty of black cosplay girls that dress up like Starfire and do fantastic jobs. I 100% believe if she wanted to, and if the studio wanted to, they could make her look like this character. Right now, without any, makeup on, and without, the wig on, or without the costume on, she looks a lot more like this character than, most people do, because, I mean, look, the round face, the big eyes, she's got that, the curly hair, there you go. Was I ever saying that she didn't look like her? No, because I never did. It's crazy. And then it's just going to continue, so I'm just going to go through, and I feel like I've said everything that I need to say, so I'm just gonna go through and read these. She looks stupid as fuck. Stan. Well, I don't even know what the Stan thing means. They keep saying Stan. I'm like, I don't even know what that means. Maybe I'll go and look it up Urban Dictionary. The perfect Starfire casting. Again, never said it wasn't. Let's see. Just say you hate black people and go. And it's like, how on earth do you get from my tweet talking about a cosplayer that I like? How on earth does that equal I hate black people? Because I fucking don't. That's insane. All of these tweets coming at me, and this says, because you were saying she was better than the actress, you sound racist to me. And I'm like, I didn't say she was better than the actress. And then this person tried to say, love, you started it. And I'm like, when cosplayers do it better than studios. Again, how the fuck is that starting it? Where on earth am I comparing it? Potentially sensing on it. You were the one that compared it first. I'm like, no, I wasn't. Again, name one other live action Starfire. Exactly. You know what you're doing. And I said, like, did I say live action? No. I wasn't even fucking thinking of this because this isn't something I think about. This isn't something that's in my mind or in my, categories of, let me talk about this, and this. When I think of Starfire, I think of an animated show that I watched when I was a kid. I think about the animated show that my stepdaughter watches, and I think about the comic book. I don't think about this show because I've never fucking seen it. I've never seen it. I'm not going to compare something that I don't know anything about. This is beyond crazy. It's beyond crazy. She put on a wig and a costume, then posed for pictures. This is not difficult. She's also racist. How is a girl dressing up in a costume racist? That's saying that any girl or anyone that dresses up as a character that's not the rendition of the character that you want, then that's racist. That's in-fucking-sane. Please, all you people stan. I need to figure out what the fuck stan means. It blows my mind. Those others, it's clear you were talking about. Stop playing dumb. You're a grown-ass clown. Yeah, and I said, this is what I'm like. This is a big thing. It's like, yes, stranger, tell me how I was thinking at the time. Oh, wait, you can't because you clearly know absolutely nothing about me. I'm not a pussy. I'm fucking not. If people call me out or if people want to say shit about me, I'm one of those people that I believe you need to stand up for what you believe in and you need to stand up for yourself. This is in-fucking-sane. I'm not going to back down because I didn't do anything wrong. Justice will be served, and it's not coming in my direction because I didn't do anything fucking wrong. These people aren't saying, if you want to go parade around Twitter and show everyone that you don't know how to fucking read, or you didn't take the time to read something, and you're going to go spew on Twitter that somebody you don't know, that you don't know anything about, and somebody that a tweet that you didn't read that you got offended about, and start calling them a racist, and then insulting someone that was just having fun dressing up in a costume, you're fucking insane, and justice is coming for you. Well, that was a headache, and guess what? The insanity has not stopped. I just felt like I needed to make a video about it right now because, like I said, I had to pull up an incognito window just so I can look at those tweets because they have started mass blocking me. So I wanted to get it all while it was still there, while it was still fresh and going on, and just to show everyone just the absolute hypocrisy and insanity that is going on in the world. It's like we're literally dealing with a pandemic and people are taking time out of their day and their lives to make up scenarios that don't exist and start, just throwing out and dropping the word and the insult of racism out there just because someone that they didn't know, me, had an opinion that they didn't like and clearly didn't understand, and so they decided to on Twitter about it. It's like the little speck of faith I had for humanity has it's kind of diminishing. It's almost non-existent. Stay in school, keep your kids in school, because if people don't know how to read, people don't know what basic reading comprehension is. It's just breeding the next generation of incompetent, I don't know how else to say it, but, you know, incompetent, ignorant children that are going to grow up and eventually procreate, and, oh dear freaking save those children, because if that's what if those people are going to spawn and produce offspring, and that's the kind of you know, type of mentality that they are going to condone, because obviously they're partaking in it, so they must think it's right. That's not saying, that's not leaving a very promising future. It blows my mind, and holy freaking shit. Which is why, for those of you, I know it's like, oh, it's Twitter drama, and I'm like, but no, these are real people. These people are out there in the world. I've said this many times. If breathing wasn't a reflex, a lot of people wouldn't be alive. Exhibit all the ones that I just read in this video. That's out there. That's real. This is a real thing. People think that you expressing your opinion equals racism, when it's not. What the fuck? I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this this little rant about how far society has fallen. You know, apparently actual problems, actual real world problems aren't an issue, but on Twitter, because somebody talks about a cosplayer that they don't like that opinion, so they lose their shit over actually doing something productive with their lives. Anyways, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a little comment for me on what you think about this whole situation, because I would really like to know, because this is a very big controversy, in my opinion. The fact that people can just throw down the terminology of racism just like that, just as simple like that, blows my mind. And until next time, everyone, have a great rest of your day, and may the force be with you, because we are really, really, really going to need it. Bye, everyone. What's up, everyone? It's Anna, also known as That Star Wars Girl, and I have an Etsy store, so if you've ever wanted to own a print of my artwork, this is the place to go. As you can see, I have a lot of recognizable characters, from horror films to heroes to Star Wars characters. Some of the notable characters I have on here are Darth Vader, which I did a couple live streams painting, so you can own a print of this painting. I also have Luke Skywalker, the Binary Sunset version, one of my favorite scenes in the original New Hope movie. I have Darth Maul, which Ray Parks himself actually complimented me on Instagram. And then last but certainly not least, Ahsoka Tano. So if you want to own any of these prints, go right on over to my Etsy store. Again, that's The Art of Anna, That Star Wars Girl, or TSWG for short. Thank you, everyone, and have a great rest of your day. What's up, everyone? I have a P.O. box, so if you want to send me some mail, go ahead and send it to Anna, That Star Wars Girl, or TSWG for short, at P.O. Box number 28171, Santa Ana, California, 927998171. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much.